What's up everybody, welcome to the second episode of Zealots only to Grandmaster. We just finished the placement matches and got placed into the diamond. We're playing versus Toss Marine, a diamond player, immediately. Let's see how well we can get done today. There was a lot of discussion happening in the comment section. Rightfully so, because I did ask you guys about the anti-air. And I think there's a lot of people who really misunderstand the anti-air concept, because a lot of people are like, can't you just defend with like cannons against the mutalisks and oracles and so on? And the answer is sure, I can I can defend for a little bit, but then how do I even move out with the zealots against the mutalisks? Like, even if I defend and they move out with the zealots, right, they can just meet me in the middle of the map with the mutalisk and the zealots will just die, right? The larger the mutalisk count will be, the harder it is going to be for me, and I can only defend so much with the cannons. So the anti-air problem has not been fixed. There was one very good suggestion by one of the viewers where I would allow myself to go for phoenixes as an anti-air with the zealots, but the phoenixes would not be able to do any lifts. So basically they would be the exact anti-air unit. And that feels like a very, very good suggestion, not gonna lie. But we will see. We will see how the games are going to be developed. So far, I had a little bit of trouble in the games, but I'm fairly certain that I can at least climb to maybe Masters without really needing the anti-air with the Phoenixes. But that does mean I will probably have to finish the games with early kind of cheeses, all-ins, and so on. But to be honest, I think that's perfectly fair, no? Like, it's a Zealot-only challenge, and if I cannot make any other units, I need to find myself doing some kind of proxies and other shenanigans. I think it only makes sense. I should probably get a forge here, start warp gate immediately. Okay, let's just go back into the game. There's the double gate opener. He immediately hit his probe, so this is going to be proxy robo, I'm gonna guess. Proxy's target is going to be very bad, actually. I should probably not expand. To be honest, I was so focused on talking about what happened in the previous episode, I kind of forgot what I should do. Okay, we need to find the proxy. Start making cannons and batteries. I'll actually cancel one of my probes. We need to find... If this is a proxy's target, I am actually in trouble. This is what I wanted to avoid. There's a good chance this is actually a proxy's target, to be honest. I need to make a cannon in the middle line as well, just in case. Okay, where is it? Where's the proxy? There has to be a proxy. Maybe it's somewhere close. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's proxy robo, so technically the best case scenario for me, but still not good. Let me try to drag this. Okay, this is the cheese that I was actually fearing a bit, but not the most. He will not be able to break through here, right? Let me try to get the... Oh, he cancelled the pylon. That's actually good news for me. Ah, no, but he has stalkers here already. I need to go back. I need to buy myself time. I need to buy myself time for charge. The battery. Oh, this is actually scary. Very scary. The charge will finish. I'll have one cannon in the natural. Can I break it? Like, if it's in the model first, this is a problem. This is a big problem. I should, yeah, that's why I should cheese. It is in the model, okay. Well, I will have charge soon. Maybe I can... Oh, I can surround the model, no? Oh, this is good. Yes, okay, good surround. He recalls. That gives me time to repower. Okay. We're alive. We are alive, but we're not in a good shape. We need to kill the robo before he gets in with the rest of his units. Or we can kill the stalkers here as well. Would be a nice catch. But I think empowering is the better choice here. We can get more zealots. Man, this is actually super scary. To play macro already in Diamond League. It's very problematic. I need to figure out a way to open up that is actually not macro, but macro enough that I can actually continue the game. Okay, we can go across the map. Oh, we can catch the immortal here. Nice. Nice! We got it! We got it! Brilliant victory. That was actually so close. The crucial part was obviously the probe surround here. The probe surround was absolutely fantastic. So he goes up the ramp. And instead of retreating, he lets himself get surrounded because he tries to get the pylon, thinking this is my only production, right? He doesn't see this. He had no units up in the main, so he tries to decrease my production by sniping this pylon and the battery as well. But he doesn't have enough firepower to deal with the zealots and the probes with the charge already. Alright, cool victory. Oof, this is going to be quite the challenge if I have already some problems in Diamond League. Let's get to game number 2. We got another PvP. I think in PvP I kind of need to start with the cannon rush or with the zealots. Like, there's so little things that I can do in the early game of PvP that I think forcing my opponent to defend the cannon rush is the best case scenario for me. If I try to get to Grandmaster like that. I don't necessarily want to make this series the Zealot cannon rush to Grandmaster. But I do feel I'm kind of forced to do that in the matchup currently. Because imagine if the previous game it was actually a proxy Stargate instead of a proxy robo. I would have no units to deal with the Oracle or a Void Ray. Sure, I would defend with the cannons in the middle lines, but I would not be able to deal any kind of critical damage. Let's start with a Forge. Then Gateway. Oh, he actually made a slight mistake, I think. Oh, he gets in. Oh, okay, nice. It's actually very smart by him. I need to make a gateway then. Okay, I'll force him to pull out of SCV's probes out on the map. I still think I can maybe do it. Not necessarily here though. Will he cancel? He doesn't cancel. It's okay. Maybe I can oh, actually I can force the cannon here. There's nothing he can do. This should be a good start. Nice, we got the probe. High ground will give me vision. Okay, this is something. Okay, he pulls a lot of probes. Okay, he's in a little bit of a panic mode. That's good for me. That's exactly what I need in this challenge, I think. Oh, don't lose the probe. Is he making a forge or a pylon? Forge. Okay, this. Oh, is this enough probes? I think it is enough probes. I think the cannon will barely survive. Oh. No. Get it. Okay, we're good. We need some high ground vision. We need to get rid of the zealot. Okay, he's not mining. He's panicking a lot. That's good. We can already make zealots. Alright. Get the zealot, please. Get the zealot. Yes! Okay, that's fantastic. Let's get the warp gate. We can expand now. I don't think we necessarily need to, but I can. Actually, I can go with the zealots across the map already. He will not have a zealot. Well, actually, he will have one. He's making a cannon. Okay, I will not really be able. I think this cannon is not in range of the second gateway, so there's a good possibility in which I can kill this second gateway with the help of a cannon. I think this cannon doesn't reach here. The only concern I have is that he ran away with one of the probes. So I need to scout for any kind of proxies. Maybe proxy stargates. Okay, this is a good high ground vision. This is the type of things that I really need to do in this challenge in PvP, I think. make the game as hectic as possible. Oh, even the cannon reaches the gateway, that's perfect. Oh, he doesn't have a cybercore yet, so there's no proxies. Oh! No! Okay, I microed it. Is he going to leave now? I wonder. Let's get that while cancel for charge. Maybe he made an expansion somewhere, but I don't think he did really. I can definitely focus on a little bit of macro now. Yeah, I can definitely kill the gateway, I think, right? Before the cannon finishes. I'll lose some HP on the Zealot, maybe. Maybe. No, not really. Okay, all good. Double gateway done. Very good investment. Perfectly, well, not perfectly executed, but well executed well enough to be ahead, very much so in this game. Okay, warp gate finished. Let's get a couple of more gateways. Search for the proxy locations. Remember, he's probably out somewhere with a probe, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember exactly what happened with the probe, so that's why I'm scouting. If I knew for sure, this would have been a little bit easier. I need to scout basically the entire map now, which is not a problem, but I'll rather spend my APM somewhere else. Hello, can we make a pylon here? Thank you very much. Am I making charge? I'm not making any charge. I think there's a good chance where he actually does go for a Stargate. I think I scouted the entire map pretty much. Let's get a robo for the warpism. Oh, I didn't scout here. Okay. Is it anything here? No, here. And then we're pretty much good to go with charge. This could be Dark Templars. Oh wait, why am I making gas? I don't need gas. Okay, we have a lot of Zealots. Search about to finish. We have +1 as well. I can actually get a little bit more gas in the early game to get a double forge going early on if I can survive. Oh. Ah, it's a void ray. Oh, that's the worst case scenario, huh? Okay, we can still go for offensive cannons there. Well, the overcharge doesn't really work on the Zealots, mate. Okay, I need to kill him basically before he gets the critical amount. We can kill some probes. The void ray will not clear the Zealots quickly enough. And with the amount of Zealots that I have, I should be able to finish the game before the critical amount of void rays are out. So. Still staying true to the Zealot only. Okay, we have charge now. Okay, we got it. Oof. That was scary. If he made the voids a bit sooner, this might have not been possible. Yeah, but yeah, look how slow the void rays kill the Zealot. Okay, we can transfer the probes to the third. This should be his last buildings, to be honest. He doesn't have anything else, right? There we go. Yeah, that's the last buildings. Okay, so he's not giving up yet. Yeah, I really need to do some tricky stuff in Protoss versus Protoss. I think this is going to be by far the hardest matchup to win with Zealot only. Especially because Stargate is so popular in Protoss versus Protoss. Versus Zerg, I think roaches and Banix are going to be a bit of a problem. But I'd much rather fight ground units rather than try to fight air units with Zealots. Okay, another victory. Let's get to game number 3. Ooh, we get a Zerg player this time. Luckily, I mean, I think I still need to kind of go for like a proxy gate kind of stuff. And not necessarily cannon rush, but like one proxy gate. But do I need to? Maybe I don't need to. I kind of want to figure out it first. Because I have some builds that I could do with Zealot charge and +1 timing attacks. But I'm a bit worried that at the higher level I get, the less likely it will be to work. And it will cause more of a standard game. And I think in a standard game, pure Zealot might not be the best case scenario to get to Grandmaster. But I still want to play as standard as possible until I run into trouble. Simply to figure out if there's actually some kind of way to play that I'm not aware of. I don't necessarily think this is the case, that I'm not aware of something. I think my game knowledge is rather good. And assessment of the situation as well. This guy is probably early pulling. This looks like a 12 pull. Oh, it's not a 12 pull, but an early pull it is. Thank God I didn't go for proxy gateways. This would have been the worst case scenario, because he's investing into the gas as well. Yeah, we don't need that much gas early on, but I need enough gas for a warp gate and twilight console and forge upgrade immediately, basically. I can maybe rush into a quick third base. I don't need to rush into a cybernetics core, I think. I can maybe afford a Zealot before the cybernetics core, but considering he's going for an early pull like that, this is not the best case scenario for me. The good thing about PvZ is that the Zerg doesn't have any kind of air unit early on, right? Other than the Overlord. So unless he takes up to Lair, I don't need to worry about air attacks or drops. Unlike in PvP. He goes for the hatch here. Forward hatchery though, keep in mind. So he might be aware that he wants to go for any kind of like aggression. Well, not necessarily aware, but like this could indicate an aggression. Okay, I should maybe get robotics first. He does get... he's mining a lot of gas. That kind of worries me. This could be a Baneling's Bast. That's why I'm also investing into a fort right now, and I'm saving Chrono Boost. Because I want to Chrono Boost out the warp gate as much as possible. To get ready for warp-ins. Baneling Bast shouldn't really hit until a little bit later. If this is a Ravager push, this might get more tricky because I will actually have no units to deal with. The Ravager. I want to send another probe to scout. I want to make a cannon blindly now. It will be in the vision of the Overlord. I can't really do anything about it. I want to make an observer. I think observer is going to be crucial information. Oh. I'm gonna let links in now. Not ideal, but like there's two Overlords anyway in there. Oops. Okay, nice round of links. What is this? Oh, he has Lair. He has Lair. I don't need the second gas now, right? I kind of need it for the Twilight Console. This could be a Nidus Worm or 2-base Mutas. I don't like this. I don't like this for myself. I need to get the Warpism as soon as possible. Then I will be able to go to slightly harass him with 4 Zealots. Okay. I can take the 2 Zealots and I will be able to warp in. That's actually good. I like this, I like this. Since it's super early lair, extra early. This could be a Nidus. He goes for a Spinecrawler. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe I can go... Oh, he's going for Roach Run. Oh, just an early drop, actually. Oh, this is not good for me. I have nothing to deal with that. Now, this is something I was not expecting to happen. Like I said about the drops, right? But there's no third base. We can get the queens here. Surrounded with this drop. Get another queen. It's blocked by the Spinecrawler. Unless he unburrows it, he's going to lose the queen. Nice. Let's kill some of the drones. Yeah, after all, I think this was a good trade for me. I did lose some probes, but he lost queens, and he doesn't have a third base. So unless he's going for like a proxy spire, which I really don't think he is, I should be in a good position now. Let's try to secure a third base faster than him. He has double overseer, by the way. God knows how or why. Oh, he's walking with the roaches. I need to keep him busy as much as I can before he gets like a critical amount of roaches, but I also need to take care of my economy now. He's not making more roaches. He has a spine. Like, the problem are actually going to be Spinecrawlers in my in his middle line. I don't have charge yet. We can definitely cancel this hatchery, I think. He has roaches out of position. I think cancelling this will already slow him down enough. Actually, how do I deal with this? I cannot make any anti-air units. Cannons is my best bet, I suppose. Okay, we cancel the hatch. He did lose a lot of drones early on. I have charge soon, but I don't have it yet, so I need to save the Zealots. He has double Evo. I need to go around. I have Zealots with charge now. He has roach speed. Oh. Yeah, I'm just buying time with the Zealots in the main. Look at this. So I'm fighting in the natural and buying time with the Zealots in the main base. That's the play here. Meanwhile, the Zealots in the natural are going to deal a lot of damage. Okay, he took care of the Zealots in the main, but now the natural is breached. And we probably win the game now. Man, these games are going to be so tricky. The Zealots only. Okay, let's try going to the main. Kill the spine. Can we do it? There's a lot of overlords in my bane. I hold position the Zealots, so I kill the drones instead of charging over the roaches. Okay, this is looking good. Yeah, there's no spire, right? Like this is all he's had. Okay, I outgrew him now. Better multitasking. That's a lot of roaches though that he has. I have +2 already. I can absolutely invest into a second floor. I don't need more gas anymore. I should probably be focusing now on more like gateways and more Zealots. Instead of... Oh, no. Go here. Instead of mining more gas. But I think the game is already over. Like, there's not much he can do. But he stays in the game. I appreciate the fighting spirit of him. Unless he has a gold. There's a chance he has a gold base. I don't really think he is, but there's no other reason to stay in the game, I think. Because he sees I have a third base already. So I would guess he has a gold, but he doesn't. Yeah. Like, it would not really make much sense. Like, I mean, it only makes sense to stay in the game if he has a gold. Otherwise, there's just no chance for him. He's fighting with the roaches now, in the third base. Can stay behind the battery, no problem in the cannons. Yes, some roaches in the main, but I already have +2, +3 halfway done. More gateways are finishing. I should have had a 4th base already, but yep. There's not much more he can do. Good game. Nice. A little bit of trickery. Let's get this. Let's get this Grandmaster. This is looking good. Are you anyone famous? The guy is asking that we beat before. I don't know. You tell me. How do I even answer this? If I say yes, I become cocky. If I say no, kind of lying. I think it's best not to answer. Alright, let's get to game number 4. Troll, man. Oh. Well, you're gonna get trolled myself. By me, or I should say not by myself. Yeah, this probably will be the last game of today's episode, but if it's a super short one, I wouldn't mind playing another one. I definitely think most of the games of this challenge are going to be relatively short. I don't think we're going to be going into any kind of end game situation or late game situation with Zealots only. That's the best bet. Unless the games go really crazy, then there's a possibility of the game going long, but I'm not expecting to fight Ghost, Battle Cruisers and Liberators versus Terran, for example, or Broodlords with mass Zealots. I definitely want to keep my chances high and do what's best to get to the Grandmaster. Right, let's see what this Zerg has in store. Interesting build from the previous game. Rushing Lair into a drop, like I was only talking about when the Zerg is rushing Lair, that I can start worrying about drops and mutas and so on. And it just happened that game, so pretty interesting stuff. He should be making a hatchery somewhere else. There was a second drone, right? Let's make sure we scout it, because people at this level They don't know what they are doing, so we gotta make sure that we know what they are doing. Okay, there's the hatch first. Why is he even chasing this probe with the drone? I have no... Why is this drone... Is he going for like a proxy hatch build now? There's no gold base out on this map. Like, I could understand if there was like a gold base or something, but this smells like a proxy hatchery, or it's just a misrally drone. Also a possibility, because if it should be a proxy third hatchery, it just has no use, I think. I think he might have came back with the drone. Or maybe he's trying to confuse the hell out of me, or he's scouting with the drone instead of an overlord. That's okay, I guess. I kind of want to start again with the robo. Robo first sounded relatively good. And go second gas just to get the tech and upgrades going, and then I can decrease my gas income for sure. And to start warp gate and robo. I don't necessarily need to rush the zealot, but the zealot will give me enough information early on, I think. He's researching speed already, and he's gathering more gas. That kind of gives me alarm bells that this could be a rush of banelings or something. And for that I will need the fort like in the previous game, so kind of the build stays relatively the same. Let's send the zealot forward and create another one. I'm saving chrono boost now because I don't really have the money to spend on the probes. I want to make sure that I spend it properly. Here's some random links. Okay, let's see if he's building any banelings nests or roach warrens. It's important information now. Doesn't look like it. This still could be in a natural base. Or he's making a proxy hatch in my main. Okay, no. Oh, cheeky Ling. I can maybe get a drone here. Please. Okay, never mind. Wait, what? Why are the probes not mining? What the hell? Okay. But this kind of goes into a normal game. Now I wish I chrono boosted out the probes. Because now I'm a little bit behind in economy, I would say. I will have the warpism out, but my gateway is super late. I got a bit too focused on the multitasking aggression. Okay, maybe he will get worried about the warpism. Maybe this is fine. I need pylons and a third base, I think. And a Twilight Cancel, actually. Yeah, I need to polish this build. Because this is not clean. But it's okay. The more we play, the better we will get. It's going to be +1 already, which is nice. We can surround the queen with the 2 zealots, but it will be able to escape. It makes a lot of links, which is good. That means that this is less drones to worry about. Okay, now we'll have the 4 zealots. I need more gateways now. Oh. I need to defend this. Hold position the probe in the wall. Like a cannon, because the links are going to be coming here. Need to hide the... I might be forced to cancel a nexus here. But actually no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna defend just fine. I have +1 on the zealots now. I can already starting +2. If he has no roaches, these zealots are actually capable of finishing the game now. Because +1 zealots actually, they kill the Zerglings in 2 shots. So he lost a lot of his links for the offense, right, at the third base. Okay, now he's making roaches. I want to retreat. I don't want to lose these zealots. I want to be as cost efficient as possible. I could maybe stay here with the zealots, but the moment roaches are out, there's very little that I can do with them. So I want to wait for charge. Do I have the observer? I do. Let's get more gateways. Total of 8. Soon to be 10 and a 4th base. I need to constantly grow with my expansion, I think. Otherwise I will not be able to keep up with the Zerg's economy later on in the challenge. And I cannot allow him to go mute. He does have Lair. He does have Lair. Okay. Charge. Soon to be done. Not done yet, but I have so many. Yeah, charge doesn't matter now, I think. Oh, it could matter. Need to micro a bit. Now charge finishes. Good news. I need to kill some of the roaches. And the queens. Oh, I can kill the queen. That'll be lovely. Let's get more gateways and a 4th. Kill the queens, please. Please, please, please. Ah, it's transfused. Oh, that's a lot of roaches he has. Yeah, this is getting tricky now. I will have good upgrades. I'll try to go... Okay, attack him in 2 places at the same time. I'll warp in here. And I will go with the Zealots to the 3rd base. My +2 and +1 is going to finish at the same time. I should be able to warp in there as well. Let's start +3. It's funny, I need a little more gas. Okay, let's go to the main. Now Zealots here. Okay, he has roaches here, so we back off. He has roaches here, so we back off. We go to the main. These roaches are pursuing, so we can fight. Can maybe kill the lair. Oh, I think the Zealots can trade well here. Kill the roach one, actually. Killing the roach one is going to be great. He will not be able to make more roaches, right? We have very good upgrades. +2, +1. He only has +1. GG. We made it. Okay. A lot of multitasking, but it is possible so far. We're making it work. Another undefeated episode of Zealot only to Grandmaster. We're almost reaching 4,000 MMR. Yeah, and luckily we didn't have to face any kind of anti-air problem. We had a little bit of a problem versus the Void Race, or there could be a potential problem with the Void Race. And the first game, if it would be a proxy Stargate, this could be a problem. So I need to figure out a way to open up a PvP in a way that I can transition into somewhat of a macro, but cause a lot of chaos into my opponent's brain. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the second episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a lot of fun figuring out the stuff to make Zealots only work. Let's get to Grandmaster, episode number 2, undefeated as well. See you next time with the next episode. Take care, and bye-bye.